kidding, there won't be any of that. I'm Kate, and this is going to be a very meditative class. And even though this is a slow flow yoga class, we're still going to have to bring in some of that power that we always have inside of us to hold some of these postures for a little bit longer. So if you practice this class and you're feeling it, give it a loving thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to practice more yoga together. I drop new classes each week so we can deepen our practice together. Now let's go ahead and get started. All right, friends, you might already be on your mat right now, and we're just gonna stand up and we're gonna step off of our mat, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna find an intention and then step onto our mat with that intention and have this be a really sacred place for our practice today, and maybe even bring it into your practices for the next week or longer. So take a big inhale in. Exhale it out, soften the face, soften the shoulders. And how do you want to show up on your mat today? Or how do you want your day to look? How do you want to move through your day? Maybe just think of a single word. Bring that into your heart center. Maybe you close down the eyes. Single focus on your intention. My single word is love. And so really intentionally, with one foot and then the other, I'm going to step onto my mat with my word in mind. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and take an easy seat. However that looks like to you, maybe on your knees, maybe you're in toes pose. I'm going to take it cross-legged. And we'll just take a few breaths together. So if you'd like to, you can place one hand on your navel, the other hand on your heart, and feel the physical breath in your body. Maybe you close down the eyes, and we'll set ourselves up. So a long spine here, long neck, gentle tuck of the chin, soft close of the eyes if it suits you. Inhale the shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, pour them down your back. 2 more times like that. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So we'll bring our awareness in, but we'll start from the outside. So tap into the sounds around you, maybe the scents, the lighting, not in a judgmental way, just an awareness of what is around you. Allow it lovingly to be a part of your practice. Then turn it in one click inward to your physical body. Feel gravity, yourself seated on your mat. Maybe your hair brushing your skin, your clothes soft against your body. Again, no judgment, just an awareness. It's all good. And we'll click it in one more time, deeper. Rest your attention on your breath. Feel your lungs fill up with air, expanding in all directions. And exhale it out. Seal the lips if they're not already. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. 2 more times, just like that. Make this one a little bit bigger. Inhale. Exhale. A little bit bigger, a little bit longer now. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Place your right hand by your right hip and draw a big circle with your left arm. Inhale it forward, up and over, reach to the side of the room. And then on your exhale, cactus it down, open through the shoulder. The left hand plants, draw a big circle with your right hand, inhale it forward, up and over, reach to the side of the room, spiral the chest open, and on your exhale, cactus down. That's the move. So plant the right hand, inhale, left arm up, exhale down. Plant the left hand, inhale, right hand up, cactus down. With your breath, your inhales always expand you up. Your exhale brings it down. Inhale it up, exhale down. 2 more times each side. Inhale it up, reach, exhale down. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Then plant your right hand by your right hip. Inhale your left arm up and over. We're going to stay this time. So instead of dumping over, we're going to arch up and over like a rainbow. So lots of integrity in the side body. And glue your left hip bone to the floor. See how when you bring energy to that left hip bone, you increase the stretch in the side body. So imagine gills on your left rib cage. Breathe into them, expand. And spiral your chest open towards the sky. Look up under your arm. Reach with the left hand. Nice lateral stretch. 3 more breaths here. Beautiful. Your inhale brings you up. And your exhale switches sides. So left hand plants. Inhale your right arm up and over. So we're really arching up with our side body. Glue your right hip bone to the ground. Feel how that deepens the stretch. Energy is coming out of your right fingertips, and breathe into your right side ribs. Spiral the chest open. Look up under your right hand. For 3 more breaths. These lateral stretches, these side body stretches are so good. We don't get enough of them in our day to day. Your inhale brings you up to center, and we will almost roll over into tabletop. First, we're gonna take some wrist warm up. So bring the back of the wrist together, and we're gonna roll our fingertips towards us, then away from us, then down. So we're drawing like a 360 circle with the back of the wrists together. Just a nice little warm up for the wrists. Make it loving, almost like a little massage. Then reverse the circle. And then put the arms out straight and flick the water off your fingertips. So we're blinking them open, bringing a little circulation. And then grab fists, make them strong, and nod them up and down. A yes movement. Yes, I can. And then no, I don't doubt myself. And then we'll roll over our knees and find a tabletop position. We're going to take a modified cat-cow. So we're going to bring in some intention into this transition. So ground into the fingertips. If you have sensitive wrists, claw into the mat. That'll protect your wrists. Bring your weight onto your right side and inhale, lift your left leg up, bent at a 90-degree angle. Keep it at the top here. Feel how that activates the glutes. Bring the core in. Hold, but be soft about it. Then extend the leg, still holding. Keep the height. And then bring the foot to the floor. We're going to take cat-cows here. You're going to feel a deep hip stretch. So inhale, look up. Tummy drops, tail rises. Exhale, round through each vertebrae, nice and sweetly. Bring the top of your spine towards the front of the room, chin to chest. Inhale, look up, tummy drops, hip bones reach to the sky. Shine your chest through the gateway of your arms. Exhale, chin to chest, press the mat away. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Come to neutral, squeeze the glute. Bring the left leg straight up. Hold for a moment, feel the glutes, feel the IT band. Then bend the leg, hold, lift it up, and then drop it back to center. We'll switch it out. So inhale your right leg up 90 degrees, lift it nice and high, feel the activation in the glute. And then extend the leg, keep that height. And then drop the foot to the floor. And we'll take the same cat-cows on this side. So inhale, lifts your gaze, tummy drops, hip bones rise. Exhale, round. See if you can make it really fluid with your breath now. Inhale, look up. Exhale, empty everything out, navel to spine. Deepen your breath here. Make it a full body breath. Two more. Beautiful. Come to neutral. Intentional with the leg. Squeeze the glute. Lift it up to hip height if you can. Then bend the leg 90 degrees. Keep it high. And then lower it down. And walk your knees back on your mat. We're going to walk our hands forward and find a shoulder and chest opener. Puppy pose. So our chest melts down towards the mat. But before we find a deep puppy, and you can have your arms as wide as the mat here, or for a little bit more of a challenging posture, you can walk your hands inward. Before we find a still puppy, we're going to take some puppy cat-cows. So same motion like how we just did. So exhale, round. Bring your chin to your chest. Bring your ribs towards your hips. You're rounding through each vertebrae of your back. And then on your inhale, you look towards your fingertips, arch your back, hip bones rise. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. One more time. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Or you can drop your forehead to the floor. Puppy pose. Find your deep breath here. Acknowledge, send love to the sensation in your shoulders and your elbows. Deep breaths. Have an easy face here, so even if this is a challenging or intense posture, you can always come out of it and then come back in, but keep a neutral face. Allow it to be soft, allow it to be loving. 2 more breaths here, make them full. Beautiful. Slowly and sweetly bring your arms and your hands back to meet your body. Roll up to the tabletop, tuck the toes, and we'll lift our hips back first and then up into downward dog. Paddle out your dog really intentionally here. Make it slow. Bend one knee and then reach the opposite heel towards the mat. And after you've pedaled it out for a little bit, Inhale both heels up on your tiptoes. And then exhale, lower all the way close to the mat. And just hold here in a static downward dog. Bring your navel in, press the hands away. Beautiful. With intention, we're going to inhale, ripple up to a plank, but before we start with your hips. So tuck your hip bone under, allow that to roll through your mid-spine, then the top of your spine, and then your neck is elasting to straighten out. Knees on or off the mat. We'll lower for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to a cobra, shine the chest forward or up dog. And then exhale through tabletop, tuck the toes, downward dog. So we'll do it 2 more times like that. Very mindful. On your inhale, start with the hips, roll the hips under, allow that to come into your mid-spine, top the spine, neck is elasting to straighten out, plank pose. Knees on or off the mat, lower for 4, 3, elbows in towards the body, 2, 1. Legs together, inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale through tabletop, tuck the toes, downward dog. 1 more time. Start with the hips, roll, inhale to plank pose. Knees on or off the mat, lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. 2 full breaths in downward here. Nice. And then on your inhale, we're going to take a journey up to the top of our mat with a whole bunch of slow, mindful steps up. With each step, feel your heel, the ball of your feet, your toes contact the mat. Feel the stretch through your calves, the Achilles tendon. And when you get there, inhale to a half lift, long spine, contract the shoulders, navel in. Exhale, fold. Put the weight in your heels. Inhale, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. See how slow you can do it. Inhale the arms up overhead. Create space between your ribs and your hip bones. Look up towards your fingertips. And exhale your hands to heart center. Bring in your word, your intention that you stepped on your mat with. Let your shoulders be easy, your face be easy. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up, reach up. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift, long spine, navel in. And we're going to do this next transition almost as if we're coming through a warrior 3. So very slow. Make it a count of 5. So we're going to step our right foot back, but really, really slowly. See how soft you can step back. Coming through a straight leg, touch down sweetly, and then stay here in this lunge. So fingertips on the ground. Reach the chest forward. Reach the back heel back. Make this a very long lunge. How long can you make it? Lift the back knee up towards the ceiling. Again, shining the chest forward so we're not caving in on ourselves. And then lower the back heel or the back knee. Untuck the back toe. Inhale, both arms up. On your exhale, hips sink forward and down. On your inhale, raise your arms, energy coming through your fingertips. Maybe you look up at your fingertips. Keep your ribs in, close to your hip bones here. Option to take Kali Mudra, all fingers intertwined except for the pointy finger and the thumb, and point them towards the back of the room. Maybe your gaze follows your fingertips. Taking a little bit of a back bend here. And an inhale brings you back to center. Left hand comes to the floor. Right hand reaches up and over for a lateral stretch. Feel that in the psoas of your right hip. Breathe, deep breaths here. Exhale, swim your right hand down and your hips back in space, straighten through the front leg, but you can have a bend in the knee. Your toes are pointed back at your face. And click your left hip back in line with your right hip. Press your heel into the mat a lot, so you're gonna feel that activation. And we're gonna find some jellyfish-like movements here. So an inhale to a long spine, and maybe you have your blocks under your hands. And your exhale folds you forward, be loose, surrender. And your inhale brings you to a long spine. And your exhale folds you in, release. So like a jellyfish swimming through the ocean with its movements. On our inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, fold. And these can be little movements depending on where you're at. But find the essence, find the spirit of it. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. And then an exhale, fold it in nice and easy. Your next inhale rebends your front leg, shine the chest forward, tuck the back toe. We're gonna make this a very strong transition. So from here, we're gonna lift the back knee on the inhale, arms rise overhead, very strong. Energy coming through the fingertips, and sink the hips down a little bit further. See if you can get your hips in line with your front knee. So an inhale brings you up, reaches you up a little bit. Your exhale sinks you in. For 3 more. Easy gaze with the eyes. Keep the back leg strong. And exhale, both hands frame the front foot. Step the left foot back to meet the right foot. Knees on or off the mat. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog, shine the chest forward. Back chain is activated. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Stillness and down dog. Lift the hip bones up towards the sky. Press your chest towards your knees using your hands. Navel in. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Slow walk up. Feel the stretch of the entire leg to meet your hand. Beautiful. When you get there, inhale to a half lift. Shoulders contract down your back. Exhale, forward, fold. Really slow, weight in your heels. Make it as slow as you can. Inhale, come up to standing. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, palms kiss, hands to heart center. Bring in your intention. Feel your heart beating in your chest, the vitality. Send a little gratitude to our heart. We're always working. We never have to tell it to. It's just always pumping away. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up. Reach up, lengthen through the side, body, and the ribs. Exhale, swan dive, chest first, forward, fold. Inhale to a long spine, half lift. Exhale, make this transition really strong but really slow. Step the left foot up in the air behind you, almost like a warrior 3 supported. And then exhale it, touch down really softly with the back foot. Stay in a lunge with the fingertips on the mat. Make it a very long lunge. So maybe you crawl your front foot forward, but shine your chest forward. Reach the back heel back and lift the back knee. Beautiful. On your next exhale, lower your knee down, untuck the back toe, and inhale both arms skyward. On your exhale, allow the hips to sink forward and down. Your inhale brings energy through your fingertips, they're active. Your exhale sink you further in. Option to come to Kalamudra with the hands, all fingers intertwined except for the thumb and pointer. Bring your gaze up towards your fingertips and send your mudra towards the back of the room, taking a little bit of a back bend. Breathe. Exhale, come through center. Bring the right hand to the mat. Left hand comes up and over for a lateral stretch. Feel it in your left hip. Again, imagine gills on the side of your body, the left ribs. Breathe into them, expand. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, shift the hips back, straighten through the right leg, but you can have a bend in the knee, toes come pointing back towards your face. Click your right heel or your right hip back so that both hip bones are like the headlights of a car facing forward. And inhale to a long, long spine. We're gonna find that jellyfish organic movement. So find your long spine. And then exhale, surrender and release, lower it down. Just hang for the exhale. And inhale, activates, straighten. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, activates, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold and release. 2 more times. Inhale, activate and straighten. Exhale, fold and release. 1 more. Inhale, activate and straighten. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, rebend the front leg. Shine the chest forward, tuck the back toe, engage the inner thighs and engage the core. So navel in already right here. On your next inhale, very powerful rise up to crescent. So arms overhead, back leg straight, back heel reaching towards the back of the room. On your next exhale, sink a little bit deeper. So allow your inhales to reach your arms up and your exhales to sink you deeper. Try to get your forearms by your ears. 3 more breaths here. Core in, navel on. Nice. On your exhale, both hands frame the front foot. Step the right foot back. Lower all the way down or halfway down through your chaturanga for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to an up dog or cobra. And exhale. Hips up, downward dog. 2 breaths here. Make them full. So bring your navel in. Reach the hips down towards the mat and press into all the fingers of your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Release your knees onto the mat. You can sit on your heels or come into a toes pose with your toes tucked. Let your inhale breathe your arms up. And your exhale brings them through a cactus, open through the chest and the shoulders. Clasp hands or shoulders, elbows behind the back. And open through the chest. So keep the ribs in here, but raise the sternum towards the sky. So the place right between your collarbones. So keep an easy face here. An option to stay here and take a few breaths, or option for camel. So you can keep your heels tucked or your toes tucked to give you a little bit more height, or you can come up to your knees, engage the core, keep the hips over the knees, and inhale back into camel pose. So maybe you start with one hand, or maybe you come straight into hands on blocks or hands on heels. Open through the chest, let it be easy, don't push too much. You can keep your chin tucked, or if you'd like to release your head back, you may do so. If you find that releasing the head back is harder to breathe, here's a little trick. Press your tongue into the space where your front teeth meet the gums, right in the back there. And it opens up the windpipe for you. 2 more breaths. Make it easy, make it light. And then inhale, come up, let the neck be the last thing to straighten up. And take a breather. Take it easy. And we'll bring both of our feet in front of us, bottom of the feet together, butterfly pose. So it doesn't really matter how far away your feet are from your body. Bring the soles together, our soles together. And then inhale to a long spine. And exhale, lean forward to whatever degree, bringing your navel towards the mat. A nice hip stretch here. So allow your body to be somewhat soft here. I teach an active version of this, which is a long spine, and then engaging your core and your glutes to bring you lower. And you can try that and see how you like it. But you can also have the option of really letting gravity do the work here and really surrendering to this posture. Two more breaths. Maybe you hug it in a little bit deeper, a little bit sweeter. Beautiful. Inhale it all the way up to a seat. If you're towards the back of your mat, then just scoot forward. I'm going to keep the bottom of my feet together, but you have the option to bring your legs out straight. And we're going to slowly roll down onto our backs. So just letting our hips be open here, letting gravity assist us. If that's a lot, you can put blocks under your legs here or just straighten them out. Option to place one hand on your navel, the other hand on your heart. And you can close down the eyes here, but keep the heart and the mind open. So as we practice, part of what's going to strengthen and deepen our practice and our inner work is stillness. So this posture is equally as important as any of the other ones today. Surrender to it by allowing your shoulders to release onto the floor. Release your forehead, space between your eyebrows, space around the eyes. Release the jaw, relax the throat, and just take a few breaths in stillness. Wherever you are at, start to tap fingertips to fingertips, wiggle your toes, roll out your ankles, roll out your wrists. Start to maybe pucker your lips and open up your mouth just a little bit to bring a little bit of movement into your face. Maybe you wag your tail a little bit and then inhale your arms overhead and stretch along like a cat. Roll over to your favorite side. Bring your hands under your head for a little pillow, fetal position. And then in your own time, and feel free to take it really slow, come up to a seated position. Keep the eyes closed down here. Nice soft face. Put your hands directly at your heart. Press your thumbs in. Bring in that word, that intention at the beginning of the class. You embody it. The light in me recognizes the light in you. Namaste, my friends.
Hello and welcome to this evening yoga flow. This is a full body, all levels practice intended to help you relax and unwind after a busy day to prepare you for a restful night's sleep. When you're ready, we'll begin in a seated position. You could either cross the legs or stack one foot over the top of the other. Then rest the hands on the knees and sit up tall to align the head over the tailbone. You can close your eyes if it helps you to concentrate. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And a long exhale out through your mouth. A few more breaths like this to let go of the day. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Final time. Inhale. And exhale. With your next breath in, lift the shoulders up to the ears. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, almost as if you were rolling away the tension that's built up throughout the day. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. One more time. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, roll them back and down. Then lower your chin to your chest. With your inhale, draw the chin to the right shoulder. As you exhale, draw the chin to the left shoulder. Inhale, chin rolls to the right. Exhale to the left. Keep this going, just moving through a half circle. And then we'll move through some full circles, letting the head tip back. Moving through a full range of motion, going a few times clockwise. And then anti-clockwise. And then bringing the head back through center, opening the eyes if they're closed. Interlace your fingers and bring them round the back of your neck. With an inhale, open the arms, puff up your chest, and you can lift your gaze to look up. As you exhale, round the back, draw the elbows towards one another and bring chin to chest. Inhale, open the arms, broaden your chest, gaze up. Exhale, bring arms together, round the back, chin to chest. Keep this going in time with your breath. Inhale to expand the chest. Exhale as you round the back. Final inhale and exhale. And come back to neutral. Rest your fingertips lightly on your shoulders. With your inhale, twist to the right. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. You can stay at a slow pace, or you could start to pick up the pace. If you picked up the pace, start slowing it back down. And come through center. Relax the arms by your side and come to tabletop. So setting hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Then shift the weight into the left hand, make a fist with your right hand and roll out your wrist. Going a few times in each direction. Then shake out the hand and we'll switch sides. Shifting weight into the right hand as you make a fist with the left. Roll out the wrist. Go a few times in each direction. Then shake out the hand and come to tabletop. With an inhale, reach the right arm up, turn the chest open and gaze up to the right fingertips. Exhale, thread right arm under left, lower the shoulder, lower the head down to the mat. And you could either reach the left arm forwards or wrap the arm behind the back to find a bind. Then let yourself rest into the support of the ground here. And find a steady breath. Come back to tabletop. Inhale, lift the left arm up, turn the chest open, gaze to your fingertips. Exhale, thread left arm under right, lower the shoulder, lower the head to the mat. Right arm could either reach forwards or wrap behind the back to find a bind. Then relax into the support of your mat and come back to your breath. Come back to tabletop. Keeping the hips over the knees, walk the hands forwards, sink the chest down to find puppy pose. Either resting the chin or the forehead on the mat here. If this is feeling quite intense with the arms straight, you could always bend the elbows, lower the forearms down, and it may make it more accessible. Start to round your back and ripple forwards. Come and lie down on your belly. Bring the forearms to the mat to find Sphinx. Setting the elbows under the shoulders for stability. Then rolling the shoulders back, drawing the chest forwards. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. With each inhale, draw the chest forwards. And exhale, stay as you are. One more time, working with the breath in this way. Inhale, draw the chest forwards, roll the shoulders back. And exhale. Good. Then bring the left forearm in front of your chest for support and bend the right leg. Reach back to take hold of your foot and then turn your fingers to face the front of your mat so that you can press your hand into your foot and draw it towards the back of your body. Holding this here, pressing the foot down. You might start to feel some sensation in the front of the thigh as you do this. Deepen your breath as we hold here. Slowly release and we'll switch. Bring the right forearm in front of the chest for support. Bend the left leg and reach back to catch your foot. Start by turning the fingers to face the front of your mat. Then you can press the palm of your hand into the top of your foot to help press the foot down. To find that stretching sensation down the front of the left thigh. Pause and come back to your breath. And release. Press back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips and push back to downward dog. For this downward dog, keep a bend in the knees, keep the heels raised. And just sway the hips side to side. And as you do this, you could pick one foot up, then lower it down and shift to the other side. Keep stepping the feet. Look forwards and take baby steps to walk the feet to the top of the mat to find forward fold. Again, keeping a bend in the knees. Let your upper body hang heavy. Take a hold of opposite elbow and sway side to side for ragdoll. With an inhale, lift the chest halfway. As you exhale, step the left foot back and lower the knee for low lunge. Place something under the knee if it's sensitive. Then let your front knee track forwards past the ankle and sink your hips down and forwards. You can use your fingertips on the mat here, or perhaps place the hands on blocks if you need a higher platform. Bring the right hand out to the right side. Reach the left arm up and over as you bend to the right. Reach all the way through your fingertips. When you're looking to find a stretching sensation from the left toes, all the way up your leg, up the front of the hip, up the front of your body, all the way to the left fingertips. Good. Turn to face forwards and step the back foot forward. And we'll switch sides. Step the right foot back, lower the knee for low lunge, pad the knee if you need. And send your hips forwards. The front knee will track past the ankle. And come back to a steady breath as we pause here. Bring the left hand out to the left side. Reach the right arm up and over as you bend to the left. Bring your awareness to that stretching sensation all the way from the right toes, up the leg, through the hip, torso, up through your arm, all the way to the right fingertips. Turn to face forwards and step back to downward facing dog. With an inhale, lift the right leg high and open out your hip. Bend the knee and start to circle the ankle. Go a few times one way and then a few times to the other. Look forwards and sweep the leg forwards to come into pigeon pose. Edge the back leg down the mat to lower the hips. If you do need some support here, place something underneath the right side. Then walk the hands forwards, lower yourself down. You could make a pillow with your forearms for support to rest the head on. Sit back up and sit over on your right side so that you can swing the back leg all the way around and cross the left foot over the top of the right knee. If having the leg that is on the bottom like this doesn't feel too good, extend the leg if that's better for your knee. Then hug the right arm around the left leg, place the left hand behind you for support. Twist to gaze over the left shoulder. Sitting tall in your twist with each inhale, lift from the crown of your head. And with each exhale, twist gaze over the left shoulder. And release the twist, turn to face forwards, swing the top leg all the way around, and step back to plank. Pike the hips, push back to down dog. And with an inhale, lift the left leg high, open out the hip and bend the knee. Circle the foot a few times in one direction. And then a few times to the other. And looking forward, sweep the leg forwards to come into pigeon pose. Edging the back leg down the mat to create space. And walk the hands forwards, lower yourself down, rest the head on the forearms. Lift yourself back up and sit over on your left side so you can swing the back leg around and cross the right foot over the left knee. Extend the left leg if needed. Wrap the left arm around the right leg, place the right hand behind you for support. Twist to gaze over the right shoulder. Sitting up tall in your twist with an inhale, lengthen upwards. With your exhale, twist. Continuing to work with the breath in this way. Release the twist, turn to face forwards and extend both legs in front of you. Come and lie down on your back. And as you lie down, you can bend the knees, bring the feet together, open the knees wide to find Supta Baddha Konasana. Either resting the hands on the belly or the arms by your side here. And start to deepen your breath. Just letting everything slow down. With each exhale, relaxing any parts of the body that you notice are a little tight or tense. Perhaps unclenching the jaw, softening your belly, rolling the shoulders down the back, or making any other adjustments you need to so that you can completely relax. Straighten the legs. Relax the arms by your side if they aren't already. And settle in for Shavasana. Deepen your breath. Start to move your fingers and toes. It's gradually waking up the body. With an inhale, you could reach your arms overhead and find a full body stretch. And as you exhale, hug the knees into your chest and roll onto your side. Take a moment or two here to adjust. And when you're ready, join me back in a seated position. Just keeping the eyes closed for now. Rest the hands on your knees. Align the head with the hips. And take a deep breath in. Lift the shoulders up to your ears. And with your breath out, roll the shoulders back and down. Just releasing any tension in the upper body. Letting go of anything you've been carrying on your shoulders. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I hope that you enjoyed this practice and hopefully it's left you feeling rested and restored. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
So I just want you to close your eyes and I want you to listen to me. You're going to be totally relaxed, totally relaxed. Just sit and relax. Let yourself relax. You're going to totally relax, totally. Let your body relax. You're going to stay awake. You're not going to go to sleep. You're going to be totally relaxed. You're going to listen to every word I say. You just listen to my voice. You're listening to my voice. You only hear my voice. Your body is going to remain exactly as it is. You're not going to go to sleep. You're going to be consciously aware of everything I say. It's going to be very clear in your mind, just as the chair under you is clear in your mind. You hear my voice. You hear nothing but my voice, all right? Everything I say is energy that's flowing from me and is flowing through you. We make a very strong connection. I want you to imagine your whole body moving into a very relaxed state. You're not going to go to sleep. You'll remain upright on your chair. But your body is becoming lighter and lighter. Your whole being is totally relaxed, totally relaxed. I just want you to hear my voice. You hear nothing but my voice. We're letting everything I'm saying flow right into your consciousness. It is the most magnificent feeling. You actually feel the energy flowing into your consciousness. You're so totally relaxed. It's flowing to and through you. I'm going to count from 5 down to 1. Each time I count a number, you're going to let yourself sink deeper and deeper into a relaxed state. You hear every word I'm saying. You hear everything I'm saying. And you're totally relaxed. Totally relaxed. Each time I go down one number, you find your body becoming more and more relaxed. You're totally relaxed. We're going down now from 5 to 4 to 3, and you're sinking deeper and deeper into a relaxed state. You feel so good. Now we're going down to 3 to 2 to 1, and you're so relaxed. You're so totally relaxed. It's a wonderful feeling. When you only hear my voice, you hear nothing but my voice. And you and I are going to step on an elevator, and this elevator is going to go down. It's going down. We're on the 10th floor. We're going down to the first floor. Each time we go down the floor, your body becomes more and more relaxed. We're going down from 10 to 9, 8, 7. You're becoming more and more relaxed. Your body's lighter, lighter, and lighter. You only hear my voice. You hear nothing but my voice. You're totally relaxed. We're going down now. 6, 5 to 4 to 3. You are so relaxed. 2 and 1, and you're totally relaxed. As the elevator doors open, you're going to step into your room of images. This is like a celestial place. It is the most beautiful room you have ever been in. There's nothing like it. Absolutely nothing like it. Everything is just phenomenal. The door's open. Now you step into your room of images. This is where you go when you want to be good to you. Now you're finding yourself in a very relaxed place. You're laying down and you're totally relaxed, totally relaxed, totally relaxed. You just hear my voice. You hear nothing but my voice. You can actually feel the energy flowing into your being, and your body's becoming more and more relaxed, more and more relaxed. Now, as I put my hands on your shoulder, you're going to feel a charge of energy that is unreal. It's going to move into your body. Every molecule in your body is going to become strong and healthy and alert. The second I put my hands on you, you're going to feel the energy, just like a rush of energy. It's moving into every cell of your being, and your body is becoming stronger and healthier and more relaxed. There, just feel that. Feel that energy flowing into you. It's such a beautiful energy, and it's charging every cell in your being. You have a feeling now of health. There's a dynamic that you're feeling that you have never experienced. You're seeing now that you're going to move into a place of prosperity where money will never be a problem. It's just going to keep fixing itself, going to keep getting better until you are in a marvelous financial situation. It's so good. And your body's becoming healthier and healthier, stronger and stronger. And you're totally relaxed, totally relaxed. You just hear my voice. This beautiful energy is flowing to and through you. And understand every word I'm saying is recorded in your brain. And in a millisecond, you can go back into this magnificent state that you experience right now. You can do it on a crowded subway. You're in charge of you. You are controlling the vibration of the body. Your body is moving into a healthier, more dynamic, more powerful vibration, and you're staying in it constantly. I'm going to put a coin in your hand, and you're going to make certain that coin is with you wherever you go. One side is E. That's the environment. That's thinking the way all people think about almost all things. The other side is the G. And that's where you're working in harmony with God's laws. That's the power for everything there ever was or ever will be. It's flowing to and through you, and it'll give you everything you asked for. You're so totally relaxed, totally relaxed. It's a magnificent feeling you're experiencing. You're so totally relaxed, totally relaxed, totally relaxed. I'm going to put this under your palm on your right hand, and you're going to feel that, and there's a feeling come with it. The G is pressing against your hand. Understand that is a physical instrument that represents an infinite power. That's the Spirit of God flowing to and through you, and it will give you whatever you ask for. It will keep you in an absolutely magnificent, healthy vibration. It will keep you in such a prosperous vibration that your financial situation will continually improve day in, day out. It will keep you in such a wonderful vibration that you will find yourself surrounded by people who are good people. They care, and their friendships like you have never heard of. This is such a magnificent vibration. You attract all things to you that are good. You're in that vibration now. You have let yourself go there. Everything I'm saying is programmed deep into your marvelous mind. Let yourself experience this deep, meaningful feel of gratitude. You're totally relaxed. I'm going to count from 1 to 10. Each time I count a number, you're going to move up. You're going to feel like there's phenomenal charges of energy flowing to and through you. They're just enormous charges of energy. On the count of 10, you're going to open your eyes, you're going to have a smile on your face, you're going to feel like you've had a wonderful rest. Each time I count a number from 1 to 10, new energy will flow into you. It's the most magnificent experience. And everything I've said, everything that is programmed into your mind, it's in cells in your brain. It's there at will. Understand the body cannot be ill in a healthy vibration. Understand a person cannot be poor in a prosperous vibration. Understand a person cannot be alone and lonely when they're in a gregarious, loving relationships vibration. Everything in your life is going to get better for you. Every aspect of it. There's nothing that you could touch that isn't going to improve. Everything's going to improve because you've got that touch. You've got the magic. You're going to do things you never dreamt of. You're so relaxed. It's so powerful. So powerful. So powerful. Coming up, 1, 2, 3. You're feeling new energy flow into you. It's just coming in from every section of your being, every spot in your body. We're up to 4 and 5. It's a phenomenal energy. You can feel it. It's just lifting you to a higher level. You're up to 6, to 7, to 8. There's a phenomenal power moving into you. It's a feeling like you've never experienced. On the count of 10, you're going to open your eyes as if you feel like you've had a wonderful rest. We're at 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, just relax and let yourself be aware of what we've been doing. We're asking. Ask and you'll receive. What? Whatever you ask for. You ask in the form of thought. Don't ask, talk, or think about anything you don't want. Just ask, think, and receive, graciously receive everything you want. The trick is willingly give and graciously receive. Every aspect of your life. Now, I want you to listen to this often. I want you to listen to it often. I want you to listen to it and understand this is being directed with and through you. And it's going to keep getting stronger. And you're going to live healthier, happier, more fulfilled lives. You're totally relaxed, totally relaxed. I'm going to suggest you listen to this every day. Totally relaxed. I hope you enjoyed this video. We put a lot of good information up here, and it causes everything in your life to get better. If you'd like us to notify you every time we put a new video up, hit subscribe and then turn on notifications. Check out all our videos, and we will notify you when we put a new one up.
All right, let's see. Let's look at me, looking at me, looking at me, looking at me. There are chats. So let me say hello to the chats as I look at me, looking at me. Love 99 Love. What's up? Hello. Lover 99.9 Love. You okay? Yes. Love 99.9. I am okay. Nice place, nice scenery, but this is hilarious, kinda. Yes, GS Lake. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is kinda hilarious. And I'm gonna even like my own video because I'm like that. So I wonder how much of these stands did I actually get, because I can see now where I was on the screen. Okay, well, peace and blessings. Thank you guys for watching. And if you're still here, like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Welcome to Yogi Marquista's reactions to yoga videos. Today I'm going to do yoga reaction to Kate Amber, yoga reaction to Charlie Fallows, and a yoga reaction, meditation reaction to Bob Proctor. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your yoga show, or get your mat and come on in.